I could be at her level right now if I didn't have an injury from that accident. Like, if I didn't hit that oil, I would be set. What's up, guys? I am BrittBraap and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you like motorcycle content and you like your weekly dose of affirmations and positivity, go ahead and click the subscribe down below and click that little bell icon, because whenever I upload a video, you will get notified if you do that bell icon. So before I get into today's topic, I just want to share a disclaimer. The woman that I am going to be talking about, the biker chick, whatever you want to call her, she is a pretty awesome person, and in no way do I think badly of her. I want to share a story that I have went through recently. She didn't do anything. It actually has nothing to do with her. It's all about me. How narcissistic do I sound?
It's about time you got your head out of those books and paid attention to more important things. Like me.
And if you see my dash, I know I'm almost out of gas. In fact, I'm running on fumes because I am so bad about filling up my gas tank. I feel like you're either someone who goes until it's empty and yelling at you like I am, or you fill it up before it hits a quarter of the tank. There's really no in between. Which one are you? I'd like to know. Let me know down in the comments. But one thing I would like to talk about today is the art of comparison. Now, it's really not an art. That's really stupid to say. I just thought it sounded cool. I struggle with comparing myself a lot. Comparing myself to other motorcycle riders, to other communications people, because that's what I do for a living, other designers, and it's not healthy to do at all. I went to Ladies' Day at Little Tally back in May, before my accident happened. And if you don't know what happened, if you're new to this channel, I broke my back in a motorcycle accident, and I have a fusion from T7 through T9, because T8 was a burst fracture and my spinal cord was exposed, and I could have been paralyzed at any time. But I wasn't. God had my back. And I am just now getting back on a motorcycle. So, anyway, this girl who was at Tally with me, we were basically on a pretty even playing level back then. I was up her ass at Tally. We were at a pretty similar pace, and it was pretty awesome, because I thought I had like a partner out there. It felt like we were together and we were riding it and we were kicking butt out there, and we both got our eye bump at the same time. I know you watch my channel, so you're awesome. And if you're listening to this, it's nothing personal whatsoever. It's everything personal with me, and I just want to share it with everyone, because I know I'm not the only one who struggles with comparison. And before you comment down below with advice, trust me, I have talked to my therapist about it today, and I talked to a very good friend about it when I started feeling it, and a few other friends out there, and they've all helped me, and I'll share their feedback and positive responses at the very end of this video. So make sure you stay tuned with that, because I'm going to do a few of those shout outs there. Anyway, so I was up her rear end at Tally, and it was amazing. Such a great day. That day is always great every year, but she just posted another video. She's out there dragging me, bringing down our lap times, and like she's even thinking of racing next year, which is freaking awesome. We need more girls on the racetrack. But that just got me thinking. I was like, well, shit, we were at the same level in May, but now she's out there kicking butt, and she's still got stuff to learn, and she says that. But I just feel like I have lost so much momentum. I love this bike. I just feel like I've lost so much momentum from this accident, because I was like on the route. I was going to do 2 or 3 more track days, hopefully, God. If our finances panned out, because we don't have credit cards and we don't charge anything, we cash flow everything. Thank you, Dave Ramsey. But I had so many plans for 2020 that completely went down the drain when I broke my back. And I mean, I know anything can happen out there, and I really shouldn't worry too much about the momentum that I did lose. But damn, man, it really freaking sucks. Like, I could be at her level right now if I didn't have an injury from that accident. Like, if I didn't hit that oil, I would be set. Realistically speaking, though, like, let's be real, I can't afford monthly track days. Seems like she goes at least once a month. And I can't afford a track bike. I take my XSR 900 to the track, which she is a bad beast. So realistically, I probably wouldn't be in her playing field, because, you know, she lives right by the mountains. I live 2.5 hours away. I'm just making excuses for myself. So yeah, I'm just struggling with the comparison right now, and my friends have my back. AJ, she is amazing. I'm gonna put her Instagram on the screen. She is like a legit badass. She has plantar fasciitis, I think. She hurt her ankle, and like she has something major went on back when she broke her ankle on a dirt bike accident. My friend AJ gave me the advice, or not really advice, just some kind of wise words. You know, there's always going to be someone better than you. There's always going to be someone faster than you. But if you can like have enough humility to you know, come to terms with that and actually like work on yourself and not worry about anyone else, that's what makes a true that's what makes a true sport. You're doing it good. You're doing good, sport. Let's get back here. So, like, if you're struggling with the comparison game, because I'm pretty sure everyone does at some point. If you're worried about keeping up with people on the mountain, if you're worried about, you know, getting faster, well, if you're worried about getting faster, you need to go to the freaking track, because that's the best time you'll ever have. And that's where you can really rail it and not worry about traffic. Everything here. Not worry about oil on the road. My other friend, I call him my moto dad, Bruce. He is simply amazing. He taught me how to ride in 2017, September of 2017. He was my rider's coach at Harley Davidson in Marietta, Georgia. And he told me, he was like, you know, you did lose traction. You did lose momentum having this accident. But you're gonna get it back. Just because you were sitting out for 4 months doesn't mean that you're going to have to start from the beginning. And that brings up some more advice that I got from my friend Giuseppe. Oh, he's such a cool person. So is AJ and Bruce. Like, my whole crew that I've been, you know, dealing with, that I have been befriending. I'm gonna just throw Jess in there too. They're all just phenomenal people, seriously. But Giuseppe told me that, you know, he understands that I wrecked, and like it's got a really mental, it's implanted a mental fear inside me, and only a certain level of fear is healthy on a motorcycle. So I'm really having to work past a lot of that. But he told me, he was like, just because you had an accident and you're just now getting on does not mean that you're having to start from ground zero. And I was like, well, it kind of does. And he was like, well, no, because your skills and everything that you worked so hard to practice on, they're still there. They haven't gone away. It's muscle memory. You just have to remind yourself that and trust in your skills. So that's what I did on the last few rides, and tell you what, guys, I actually had fun. Like, it was pretty awesome. Unfortunately, one of the riders that I was riding with a few days ago went down. He's fine, but his bike, you know, got a little battered up. I'm going to show a funny picture on the screen right now. This is how I rode home on that night, because he wanted to keep his bearings. So I was like, oh, I've got saddlebags. I'll just put it in my bag. It was kind of funny because it legitimately looks like I was carrying like a rifle home in my saddlebag with the end sticking out. Like, it looks sketch AF. But anyway, guys, so don't worry about anyone else besides yourself. Oh shit, I need to go over there. Don't worry about anyone else. Don't worry about keeping up, because that will just end in a bad situation. Everyone moves at a different pace, and everyone advances differently. Everyone learns differently. And you just have to take your time and do it the best way you know how. Oh, this is sketch. I can't see around these cars. The only person that you should be comparing yourself to is who you were yesterday. I really hate that saying. I used to say that all the time when I was working out, like, profusely. But I just really honestly believe that, you know, 2021 is going to be my year, and I'm going to have to make it my year. Like, I'm not going to have to, me proclaiming it right now doesn't really do much. But I'm going to have to work my butt off this winter to strengthen my back, to do whatever it takes to get my skills back, get everything back to the way it was, so I can push myself next year. Because next year I'm gonna have some track days behind me or ahead of me. I'm gonna have a lot of plans, and I'm gonna make the best of it because I have to. Like, this is what I'm passionate about. Are you as bad at comparing yourself to other people as I am? Are you worse? And how do you fight it? Like, how do you stop yourself from comparing your abilities, your skills to other people's? Because sometimes it feels like if you're not the best, you're last. But, you know, as long as you're having fun and as long as you get home, that's what matters. I'm out heading to Mountain Motorsports in a second in Lithia Springs to visit my husband at work. And until next time, guys, please ride safe and let's support each other out there. Okay? Okay, I don't know how to end this. Bye.